Welcome to my channel. My name is Lady Day, and this is the Healing Butterfly. I am an overall intuitive reader as well as a medium. Today's message is for the Divine Masculines. It's just an energy check to see what's taking place with you all. We'll start with your animal totem message, move into what you should stop doing, what you should start doing, what your blockages are, and then your strengths, and then we'll end with some spirit guidance. So let's get right into it. Thank you all for stopping by, lending me your energy, your curiosity, I'm hearing. Take only what resonates with your story. If it does not resonate or does not apply, leave it for someone else. That means it's not your story. When you try to apply pieces of the story or energies that were not being sent to you, you could end up making some wrong or skewed decisions with your life. Okay, Divine Masculines, thank you so much. So let's get into what your spirit totem message is for the Divine Masculine spirit. What do we have for the Divine Masculines? For the Divine Masculines. What animal message, animal totem message do you have for the spirit, Divine Masculines? Sorry, these cards are really big for my hand, so it's kind of hard for me to shuffle. Maybe that was your card. If it's supposed to come out, it will. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck is the Deer Love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. I will say that I'm getting a lot of nervousness with the Divine Masculines right now. I'm also getting kind of, and it may have to do with love. Maybe you're nervous about love. Maybe you're nervous of what love is, what love asks of you, the definition of love, or what someone is trying to define your love to be, something like that. But I'm also hearing it's just a time to really just be gentle with yourself, because maybe you're also finding yourself to be redefining love for what it means. Maybe you were not the most loving person. Maybe you're a very assertive person. And then there's also good luck, the ladybug. Yes, you are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and caring and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. So again, I'm just getting a more of a feeling of you are changing some things about yourself also. Okay, thank you, Spirit. You also may be taking in, I don't know if you can see that or not, you also may be taking in your feminine features. One thing about a ladybug is that a ladybug is a ladybug, whether it's a male or female. So it's kind of like, I'm also hearing that maybe that's how you need to show up, you know, flexible and round. You need, okay, flexible with this. Okay, okay, slow down, Spirit. Be flexible so that you're not going through the same things again. See things from a different perspective. Bring in your feminine energy. There is a lot of good luck around you, but I feel like there's something about making sure that you're seen in the light of the ladybug. Meaning, like when a ladybug shows up, people normally get really excited about it. So I feel like you want someone to be excited about your return, Spirit just said. Something about, getting excited again, or being excited about love, or being excited about, again, whatever this is, it's definitely about you either wanting excitement out of it, or you needing to get some excitement for it, okay? Alrighty, so let's move into overall energy for what they should stop doing, the Divine Masculine Spirit. What should they stop doing? Oh, goodness gracious. And they said something else about here and now in your message here. So a change in the wind and here and now. So I think, two things. Okay, thank you, Spirit. One, yes, you were redirected in a situation because you thought that you were going somewhere that you were not supposed to be going. I'm hearing something about a zebra never changes its stripes. And whenever that comes up, it either means that you didn't want to change, or you went back to something and that didn't change. It's like something is like, okay, this is always the same BS. And I feel like Spirit is trying to guide you somewhere where a new beginning, where I see eggs, it's new beginnings to be birthed. But it's like it's right here, right now, but the zebra's looking this way. But it's like right here, right now, you need to make that change, okay? So stop looking in the past, right? Because it's already here. You were already redirected, I'm hearing. But yet you're still pining over the past, or going over the past, or trying something like that when they're trying to move you forward. What should they start doing, Spirit? Thank you. Orphaned. Start healing. I'm also hearing come into the light. So is there something that you need to shed the light on as well? What are the blockages, Spirit? What are the Divine Masculines? What is the blockages? not being, exactly, there it is, not being, then flexible came up already, not being flexible with this process or with yourself. This is, and I'm hearing this flexible is applied to you. So this, and when I say applied to you, divine masculine, if you happen to be cross-watching, but, or if you happen to be the one that's more in your masculine energy as well, thank you, Spirit. But this really truly comes back to someone needing to be flexible because they're not being, someone's not being flexible, and that's causing a blockage. And with message for strength, thank you, Spirit. Exactly, this is a fated event. The fate's at the bottom of the deck. This is a fated event. Thank you, Spirit. And higher power came out. So that's your strength. God is your strength. Spirit is your strength. Again, whomever you resonate with on a spiritual plane. I'm going to pull some of the Kipper deck. I was called to pull these just to give additional clarity. These may give insight also to the messages above. And then we'll get some Oracle Tarot and your angel guided message. Okay. Clarify this further for us, Spirit. Give the Divine Masculines additional insight to what you're asking of them here in each of these categories. Thank you in advance, Spirit guides. Okay, so also your gratitude as well needs to be sent out. I think you have probably lucked up on a lot of amazing opportunities, or maybe things have started to be straightened out in your life, so you don't have as much stress. Maybe you paid off some bills. I'm hearing paid off some debt. Straightened out some things with friends or family. I'm hearing no longer having maintenance or car issues. So whether that maintenance is house maintenance or car maintenance, it's like it's been a clarity of things, and it may seem very minuscule, but it's like these things kind of, I'm hearing they draw a line in the sand. So maybe you've been able to write them off. So writing off debt, writing off old people, writing off old things. Okay, so what is the stop doing? The change in the wind I'm hearing now, Spirit. Can you give us insight or give the Divine Masculines? Thank you. Thief and occupation. Thief. And at the bottom of the deck, they're saying the card that flips out and the bottom. Thief and occupation. So either you're trying to steal, or you trying to steal. I'm hearing stealing happiness. Stealing something that someone worked for. Whether that's you trying to steal it or someone's trying to steal something that you worked for. Okay. What is orphan, Spirit? Things that they should start doing. What is orphan, Spirit? Thank you. Wow. Yep. Pathway. I said this is a journey of, this is definitely a time for healing, a journey of healing. You may even be taking the dark night of the soul, and then courthouse. So it is about also bringing justice to yourself as well. It's kind of one of those things, let me slap my hand before I get my hand slapped, if that makes any sense. I do feel like, and again, there goes that light, that lit up path. There's definitely light at the end of this tunnel here. But it is about calling, I'm hearing calling your own bullshit, calling yourself on your own bullshit. So if there was some bullshit that you're, holding on to, or some things that I'm here also playing the victim. Okay. What is flexible, Spirit? What is flexible? Thank you. You want your female. You want your divine feminine. You do. But you're going to have to be flexible to get her. You're going to have to put in some work, toil, and labor. I'm also hearing chop wood. It didn't come out, but I'm also hearing chop wood. You're going to have to be flexible to get this person back in your good graces. Yeah, she's the main female. She's the privileged lady. She's the all four queens. Yes, she is. I'm hearing, well, who is she? She's the privileged lady. Yeah, message of concern at the bottom of the deck. Probably because you don't, again, I bet you it is a message of concern that Spirit's been trying to give to you, or that this person's been trying to give to you. And not only that, I'm feeling like you every time you run into this person, you see them in a different light. Maybe you're kind of not completely sold that she's an empress, or you're not completely sold that there's this grandeur. I'm hearing this grandeur about her. But someone is saying, but I throw that shit on, or I throw that shit together, or something like that. It's like, okay, first of all, let me get out of Spirit for just a second. We all been in the pandemic. Ain't nobody out here, if you are living your best life, walk into the grocery store with your Fendi, Gucci, Prada, bless your heart if that's what you want to do. But that's not everybody's thing. Labels and showboating is not everybody's thing. Sometimes people don't want people to even know what they got behind closed doors. You don't need to see what my bank account look like. You don't need to see what my investments look like. I'm feeling like this person is not a showboaty person, okay? So if that's something that's hindering you from being flexible, I don't know really how that makes sense, but again, you not being flexible, poverty just showed at the bottom of that, but you not being, this person's not, I don't think this person is poor. Anyways, let's go to the strengths. What is higher power? I'm not about with y'all. I'm not about to do this. Thoughts, wow. Higher power is thoughts. And at the bottom of the deck is marriage, which meets the bottom of the deck with the fates as well. So this is something that this is a fated marriage that's supposed to be happening. This may be a marriage that's already taken place in the 5D as well. That just needs to come together here on the 4D. And I'm sorry, on the 3D. And you're having some mental conflict with being the foundation. Laying the foundation, I'm hearing. Laying the ground. Laying the bricks or the ground for foundation between you and this person. I'm real curious to see what this is. Stop doing. What are you changing? Are you your own joy thief? You steal your own joy? You don't allow yourself to be happy? What is that about? What's going on here, Spirit? Thank you. That came right up. And it came out so gracefully too. Okay, 6 of Cups, memories of love. So it is something about being graceful with this situation, being graceful with yourself. It's time again. Passion begins, right? Passion begins. I was gonna say passion ignites, but maybe the passion has ignited for this person again. Passion begins. And one more, please, here. Crown chakra, because you have intuition that this is this is your person. Like, why are you stealing? Like, there's intuition here that this person from your past is where you should be going. There's a material harvest, 9 of Cups, that's yet to be. Or maybe that's where you're going. Maybe you're someone who has already stolen your joy. You've already changed the wind to something that's not supposed to be. Maybe that's another thing. I'm also hearing you keep going to the past. It's going to keep giving you what it always gave you. Okay, so if you're trying to go to the past where something didn't make you feel good, didn't make you feel loved or appreciated, it's like, why would you go back to that again? So either you're your own joy thief or you go back to someone who steals your joy. And you have to stop that. Like, you have intuition that it's time for prosperity, newness to begin. And there goes the firm foundation again. What to start doing? What is orphaned and pathway, Spirit? What is orphaned and pathway? What should they start doing? Balancing. Like I said, get out of that your intuition, 2-2. You might have been getting a lot of synchronicities of 22 or 222. I'm hearing 2222, so 4 2s. One more card, please, Spirit, please. What is orphan? Thank you. And emotional withdrawal. And then at the bottom of the deck is the accelerated motion. So it's definitely time for you to balance out what you have going on inside of you. Using your intuition to know what thoughts are true, okay? I'm hearing like you're just holding on to maybe somebody else used to tell you something that wasn't the nicest thing as a kid or even as I'm hearing as a teenager as well. Like, I'm hearing development years. So that could also be into your college years as well when you're coming into who you are as a man, as an adult. But maybe someone told you like you'll never be anything or you'll never get anything or my life is going to be a reflection of your life or something like that, where someone has just told you just not the nicest things and it's kept you in this mindset of that you'll never have. Or maybe someone's speaking to you like that right now. But it is time for you to take a step back, which the orphan also gives me that take a step back and also reevaluate things and know what's really true. Did someone tell you lies? Did someone lie to you often? It's definitely time for you, there it is, accelerated motion and then foundations and achievement, because it's time for you to move on to just that. Strong foundations. I'm hearing congratulations on your achievement. So if you had achieved something recently, it was destiny for that thing to come in. So congratulations. God bless you. May many more abundance come to you. But you really have to start doing the work of removing that victim mindset. There's a beautiful path that is coming for you. I don't know why they got me still changing and cutting the deck, but that's fine. So There we have that. And then moving on to flexible, this is the blockages. The blockages to this privileged lady. Is that the lovers? Oh, no, that's your devil energy. Or someone's devil energy. Let me not automatically say it's divine masculines, because there's some females out here that ain't doing the best. I'm just saying. Blockages, spirit. What is... Thank you. Wow, you got major arcana coming out. Truth and triumph. Bottom of the deck is movement, choices, and decisions. So again, it's time for you to come up out of whatever this devil energy is, and that devil energy could be anything that's keeping you from being flexible about this union. Career, family, friends, addictions, whatever, not paying attention, not speaking up, not putting in action, not putting in work, like things like that. Anything that's in excess, excessively trying to ignore someone, excessively trying to break someone down, excessively, you know, like any type of excessive negative behaviors, that's it's keeping you from being flexible, which is keeping you from this person. And I'm also hearing this person is bossed up. So you may have first were dating them and they were just the main female, and now they're the privileged lady, because they from the 2 to the 3, they've hey. So yes, it is time for you to move in, but you can't move in until you put some truth on that. And we already talked about, put some truth on that daggone devil energy, that temptation. Maybe you're someone who likes to be flirtatious and sexual with people all the time, and you know that this person, this privileged lady, is not one to take that on. Like, they're not going to allow that to be. Okay? And then lastly, we have what your strengths are, which definitely are your thoughts. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Because your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts create your reality. If you think if you're already thinking that this is this and this is that, and we're not going to be able to, and blah, 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 then that's that's the picture that's going to be painted by the divine. That's what the universe is going to bring together for you. Understand? All right, so let's really get into this. Strengths. What is thoughts and higher power, spirit? Thoughts and higher power. We want true jumpers, please. Thoughts and higher power. Thank you. First card is a tower moment. Yes, tower moments can be very comparing. Towers can't be strengthening. Yeah, they can be. Because that's spirit. Mental conflict is also here. That spirit knocking you from this conflict and defeat, mental conflict mindset. Like I said, your thoughts, you're all in your head. All in your head about this. One more card, please, spirit. What are the strengths? Thank you. And there goes that emotional loss. Again, holding on to more of that, orphaned victim energy. But this is destiny. Again, higher power, destiny. This is the wheel of fortune. This is destiny for this to happen. So yes, you're going to have a tower moment, and that tower is probably going to be more mental than anything else. It's going to like knock you off your feet with getting clarity, that you may really love this person, that this is really what the person you were born for, that you really do want to be married as well. I'm here some of you are just shocked that you even want to take this leap, that you're even falling in love, that you even fell in love, something like that. Remember, we still have the deer, which is love, and then we have ladybug, which is good luck. You better step on into this gravy train and be able to take on some of this very divinely given. And again, I think I brought this up on the last videos for Divine Masculine. Something about, having a golden ticket. It's like this golden ticket is like being gifted to you, but if you don't take it, then it's kind of like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like you're only going to get this opportunity one time, because after that, someone else is going to own the factory. If you ever watched that movie, if you haven't, I hate to spoil it for you, but at the end of the situation, Charlie was the only kid who really didn't break the rules too bad. He wasn't trying to connive. He was just trying to enjoy the factory. But he has such a love and a passion for the factory. And not only that, he gave back the one thing that all the other kids stole. Because so I'm feeling like you did something, and it was like, okay, whatever that something was, it wasn't that detrimental to like completely cut you out of this union, but it is something that you need to give. There's something that you need to give back. And that may be some truth, that may be some clarity, that may be an actual present. I don't know. But there's something, because I'm getting that you are Charlie, divine masculine. Take the roles as they resonate. If you're the divine feminine, and I'm talking to the other one, he definitely, again, I want to say he because I'm just going to say feminine and masculine energy. May I have one card? Oh. Thank you, Spirit. So the card that came out is called Play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. And then at the bottom of the deck is the entrepreneur. So this may be a situation where you are looking to walk away from regular corporate life into an entrepreneurial, self-employment. And maybe that's another reason why you're taking a step back, because you're not ready. Maybe you don't feel financially ready. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuitions and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. So if you need to step away from, maybe you need to take a PTO day, a PTO week, a mental health check, something like that, to be able to walk away from work, because there's definitely a divine path that Spirit is trying to get you on. And you definitely have the nudges about it. So thank you all for tuning in on this particular message. I hope this gave you some clarity, some comfort, some insight. Please like, share, subscribe. Give me some feedback if you're looking for a personal reading. The information is below. So thank you again for just lending me your energy. Peace, prosperity, protection, and paradise to you and your loved ones. Namaste.